So I've come to the conclusion, just a rotten piece of fruit. So I'll end up dying slowly, rotting away. See, I just want to be able to climb without a fall, to get out of this mazeland and run. Please strike me thunder, let me get closer to the light.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
bring the beat back. start.
Knowledge becomes power only when we put it into use. Good morning to all the dignitaries, staff, and students. I feel excited to extend my warm welcome to all present here for the Renaissance 2020 of the Computer Science and Engineering Association. It is a great honor for me in welcoming you all for the auspicious occasion. Prayer, the world's greatest wireless connection. Let us begin the section with the horizon.
வருவாய் வந்தருள் தருவாய் வேலனே வருவாய் வந்தருள் தருவாய் வேலனே வள்ளி மணாளனே புலிமயில் ஏறியே வள்ளி மணாளனே புலிமயில் ஏறியே சரவண பவனே பார்வதி பாலனே சரவண பவனே பார்வதி பாலனே சரணம் சரணம் சர்வ மங்கள ரூபனே சரணம் சரணம் சர்வ மங்கள ரூபனே வருவாய் வந்தார் தருவாய் வேலனே வள்ளி மணாளனே புலிமயில் ஏறியே சரவண பவனே பிரதிபாலனே சரணம் சரணம் சர்வ மங்கள ரூபனே வருவாய் வந்தார் தருவாய் வேலனே தருவாய் வேலனே தருவாய் வேலனே.
Thank you for the devotional song. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry fest. Now, I would like to call Mr. Abhinash, Joint Secretary, Computer Science and Engineering Association, 3rd year, to deliver the welcome address.
A great morning and warm welcome to one and all gathered here. It's a great pleasure indeed for me to welcome you to our first intra-departmental technical symposium, Renaissance 2020. In this glorious occasion, I would like to welcome our correspondent, Tirupi Sachidanandan, who has always shown his constant support in every possible way. I would add up on an extra special note to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. V. Baluswamy, who always provided us the way to reach further mile of glory with his prosperous guidance. Now, I would like to welcome our beloved head of the department, Dr. N. Shanti, who made us feel very fortunate for her presence and leading us in the bright way. Further, I extend my welcoming to our faculty coordinators, Dr. R.C. Shuganti, Dr. K. Nirmala Devi, Dr. P. Vishnu-Raja, Mr. B. Krishnakumar, and Ms. C. Sagana, along with my great team of office bearers who being the reason for this happening. I was fascinated by the participation they gave and their keen interest in expressing their talents. Whom I am addressing is none other than my fellow friends who took this event to a greater extent by putting their participation wholeheartedly. I congratulate all the prize winners for your forthcoming accomplishments. Finally, yet importantly, I welcome all my student friends who are watching this event live. I'd finish my talk with one of the sayings of Winston Churchill. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Let us be optimists and create the opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abhinash, for such an ardent welcome address. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest thing. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest thing. Now, I would like to call Dr. N. Shanti ma'am, Head of the Department, Computer Science and Engineering Association, to deliver us the presidential address.
A very warm good morning to one and all present here. I'm very happy that we are in the intra-department Renaissance function. Initially, everyone have thought that before starting this association, how to conduct all this association through online mode. Let us wait for some time till the college reopens. But unfortunately, it takes longer time for reopening the college. So we have decided to start the association activities through online. Even in the initial times, we didn't think that we can conduct all events through online mode. But it's very good to know that through this Renaissance, our students and faculty members have conducted a lot of events through online mode. And rather than offline mode, it has been a successful one in conducting the various events through this online mode. So I take this opportunity to congratulate everyone who have organized the various events planned, the various office bearers who have taken initiatives in organizing the different events in our Renaissance. I heard that a lot of students have participated in various events and they have won prizes. So at this juncture, I would like to congratulate all the prize winners who have won various events. So we are going to witness the different students who are going to present their like presentations, project presentation, and so many events. So we are going to witness right now. And this time we have included, we have asked the students as a jury for the various events. I hope they have enjoyed being a jury for various events. They would have got a different experience rather than one thing is they have organized, and the other is they had an experience of judging the various events. So it brings in a different dimension in the students. And first time we have introduced cash prize for all the events. Hopefully we are not able to give the prizes now, but when the college reopens during some physical meeting, we'll distribute the cash prizes to all the students. So this time we have conducted, I think we have conducted like coding, paper presentation, design events, project presentation, treasure hunt, a lot of events. And I said most of the students, every student must participate in at least one event. So initially many have registered for the different events, but yeah, during the events, the number of students who have participated in the events are less. See, why I have initiated is that when you come out or when you come for placement, everyone will prepare CV, but what made you to different from others? That is really important. See, everyone will have academic performance. Other than academics, what do you have? Yesterday we had a guest lecture from Tanga Pavitra. She told her academics was only 7 CGPA and she had some arrears also. But that doesn't mean that everyone who has 7 and with arrears can succeed. But the determination and the extra effort she has taken made her to come to this level. So that is what we are also insisting from the students. See, these are the platforms, these are the opportunities which are provided to you to expose your talents. Because these events are conducted within among yourselves. You are not competing with other department or with other college students. If you get exposed here, then it is a great platform that everyone cannot be perfect. You will have some difficulties. See, here you can make a try. It can be successful or it can be a failure. But when you go out, first time if you present it outside, then you will find all the difficulties. So that is why I have insisted that every student must participate in at least one event. But you have registered, but many of you have not participated in many of the events. So I will collect the names also who have given names and who have not participated. So those students must participate in any of the events. So we will link this with some other parameters also, that I will tell you later. I should appreciate the newsletter team also. They have worked effortlessly, and I have gone through the newsletter. They have taken so much effort in bringing the newsletter. So we are going to release second newsletter today. I request every student to go through the newsletter, and from the next newsletter onwards, you have to contribute as much as possible to the newsletter. So I am trying to publish the newsletter in our website also. Sooner it will be published. So the outside people are also going to view our newsletter. So our quality should be higher in such a way that even anyone who sees the newsletter should appreciate it. So we have included some contributions from alumni also. So from next newsletter onwards, still we need to include further more contributions. I have seen a lot of technical things and few drawings. It was exceptional, and drawings and the poems. Really, it's very good. So I appreciate everyone who have contributed for the newsletter. And one more thing which I want to appreciate is the scholar creations. And they are the ones who are, I heard that they are the ones who are preparing promotional videos for most of our events. It's really very good. I think they are from the second year. So on behalf of our department, I appreciate the members who are creating this promotional videos for Scholar creation. So one thing is that their knowledge in creating this video is also getting updated, and everyone are viewing this because many of you have posted it as your status. And I heard that they are also preparing videos for other departments also. So I take this opportunity to congratulate this Scholar Creations also for creating such a wonderful promotional videos. And I hope next 2 hours we are going to witness the presentations of various students who have done exceptionally well in previous 2 weeks of events conducted. So I wish everyone, I congratulate and wish everyone to have a wonderful session today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspirational words. People who succeed have momentum. The more they succeed, the more they want to succeed, and the more they find a way to succeed. Now, I would like to call Ms. T. Ranjani, Secretary of Computer Science and Engineering Association, to deliver an event summary of this grand occasion, Renaissance 2020.
A warm good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to quote my sincere gratitude to everyone being here today. RENAISSANCE 2020 is an intra-departmental symposium which is organized every year for our students of our department to open up the space for learning and sharing their knowledge. This year was also a new blood for us since we planned it virtually. With a positive spirit, we planned off 7 technical events like various presentations, coding, designing to make the students explore more, along with the 4 non-technical events which included editing, photography, and a fun event. As the phrase goes, shaping the ass before cutting a tree. All these events were planned considering various aspects with great effort from our team. We started our very first event by the last week of October, followed by all other events which eventually ended yesterday. Learning is a treasure that pays the best payment of investment. We had a total participation of about 430 students for all our events, participating with the most spirit of learning and here today winning exciting prizes. We convey our best wishes to all the winners and participants, as willingness to learn is not a skill but always a choice. Growth is never by a chance, it's the result of forces working together. I'd like to thank our beloved HOD, the various faculty coordinators of the Computer Science and Engineering Association, the jury members of both the staff and students, and all my team members for making this event an immense effort and providing great support to add another milestone in our progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ranjani. Victory is the beautiful, bright colored flower. Transport is the stem without which it would never be blossomed. Here's the moment. We are about to release our second newsletter, Scriptus, today on this beautiful, bright day.
Ranjani, what happened?
I think the video is loading, it seems, ma'am.
Okay. I think voice is not coming.
Sound is not coming. Manikam?
Whomever is playing that video, I think they have to remove that headset, madam. இல்ல headset remove பண்ணிரணும்.
Okay. Manikam?
I'm on me.
Thank you for releasing the newspaper on this marvelous occasion. Peace is the beauty of life. It is sunshine, the togetherness of a family, the advancement of a man, the victory of a just cause, the triumph of truth. Now, I invite Dr. C. Sukenti, Professor at Computer Science and Engineering, for announcing the prize winners of Renaissance 2K20. The prize winners are requested to turn on their video as their names are called.
A warm welcome to every one of you to the Renaissance 2020, an intra-department symposium of our department. The day is mainly special because it is the first symposium conducted during this pandemic period. So most of our students participated in different competitions and performed well. So we expect all the students should participate at least one event in forthcoming symposium. So I congratulate the prize winners and all those who have taken part in competition. So I'm happy to announce the list of prize winners. So that in technical event, the first prize, the first event project role, the first prize won by Abhinash, Arul Prasad and Ajay. The second prize goes to Sai Harita S. Third prize Nitish B. In presentation, the first prize won by Arul Prasad B and Diti. The second prize won by Vijay KS and VR Vishal Rupak. Third prize Naishat M, Kausalya RB. And seek a solution. So first prize won by Anushruti D, Dhanvarsha S. The second prize won by Ajit Kumar K, Akash B and Bhuvanesh S. Third prize won by Deepa Darshini S. And Dhanashri R, Harita S. And next event, Get Set Code. First prize won by Balaji S. The second prize won by Akashyam. Third prize won by Raveen A. The next event, Runtime Warrior. See, in the first prize won by Sanjay Nitish KS, Akash Prabhu VS, Akash M. In Program Matura event, the first prize won by Ravi A. The second prize won by Houtam Krishnan S. Third prize, Richard Joel G. See, in Designation, the first prize goes by Maniprasan K. Kanishk RC. Second prize won by Madirasi N. Naishat M. Third prize won by Ajit Kumar K. and Akash B. The non-technical event, Graphicon, first prize is won by Dhanush S. And the second prize, Ashwath GS. In Shutter Up event, the first prize is won by Ashwath GS and the second prize won by Matumita E. The Media Effects event, first prize won by the team Harish S, Dharanish KT, Dhanush Kumar M. The second prize won by the team CK Praveen Raja, Rishi B, Praveen B. In Hunt It event, the prize is won by Kaushalya S. So I congratulate all the prize winners as well as participants. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for announcing the prize winners of various events of Renaissance 2K20. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. The real taste of Renaissance 2K20 commences now. It's time for the presentation of the various prize-winning events. I would like to start by inviting Abhinash and team, the first prize winners of Project Roll, to present their winning project.
A very warm good morning to you all. First, let me explain the context of a project. In this particular pandemic, it's very tough as well as quite unsafe to visit a hotel for food. Also, in many occasions, it's uncertain whether the hotel food is made with healthy ingredients or not. What happens in big cities like Chennai, Bangalore, even in Madurai, Coimbatore, Kochi, people share their food to their neighbors and earn money through that. This usually happens through messaging platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, but these messaging platforms are not made for this particular need. So what we have created is an intra-community food sharing app. A community can be a colony, can be an apartment forum, or it can be a street or even an area. So through this app, which is called as Potluck, we can share food throughout the community. We can just share our food to the neighbors and earn money from that. We have designed this app using Flutter and Firebase. Flutter is nothing but a cross-platform mobile application development framework which was given by Google, and Firebase, and this particular app is being backed with Firebase. And this app has been launched in Play Store a week ago, and it's under review in App Store today. So I'm so happy that we have done this app and released it. Now I would like to call Arul to explain about the UI and UX works in this particular app and the features that we have given.
Thank you, Avinash. The important thing is UI and UX. We are focused on the UI and UX because the app should be more user-friendly for the end users like housewife and people who don't know the technology. So we use more gesture, then we also use the haptic feedback for giving likes for the post on the chef changing the state of the order. I would like to list out all the features of our application. So there will be 3 categories of users. One is the chef who will be preparing the dish. The next one is the customer ordering the dish. The last one is community admin and super admin managing the community. This application will be very much helpful to the housewife in the community to cook and share the food to the neighborhood and to make some profit out of it. The customer can order the food within the community and stay happy. Thank you. Over to Ajay.
Hi everyone, and this is Ajay from our team. So this is our app, Potluck. As already said, this app is for a motive of sharing food among an intra-community people, like colonies and apartments. So here is the home page of our application listing all the posted dishes. So a customer can come here, hit likes if they like the dishes, and click on a post, choosing the date and the quantity they need, and confirm it. And this is how they place the orders, and they can also track the orders they have made in the earlier. So the next category of users of this app will be the chefs. So chefs can post a dish and manage all the orders that they receive from their customers. So the next category of users will be the admins, super admins, and the community admins. So they can manage all their stuff in the manage community module and the admin console. So this is all about the app, and this app is successfully launched in the Play Store a week ago, and it got a good number of downloads, and users, and now it is in the top of the search and overwhelmed with positive reviews from the users. And one more thing to mention is that this app is soon to get launched in Apple's App Store. It's actually in under review for the release. Once it is released, it would be benefited to the iOS users too. So with that note, I would like to conclude our presentation on behalf of my team. Thank you so much for your patient listening. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.
Thank you, Abhinash and team, for presenting your winning project. Secondly, I would like to invite Anushruti and team, the first prize holders of idea presentation, to present their winning idea.
So, a very pleasant morning to one and all present here. Myself, Anushruti, and my friend Danvasha are here to present our idea on the problem statement chosen. So, the problem statement chosen by us is a mobile app to give information to tribes about welfare schemes of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs and link it to various web portals of the ministry. We have chosen this topic because we say that India is a developing country, but the tribal population is 8.6 of the nation's total population, that is over 104 million people. So what about their development? The literacy rate of tribes is only 6%. Through this, we get to know that most of them are not even aware of the schemes available for them. Though there is official page available for the tribes, it is not understandable for most of them. Now I'll hand over the session to my friend.
Yeah, good morning everybody. Now I would like to show how we are going to approach the application. For that, we have designed some wireframe diagrams so that it will be easier for your understanding purpose. Hope this diagram is visible for all of you. The first diagram shows the welcome page of our application. This page will contain a welcome message and an option to change the language according to the user's preference, so that he or she can make use of the application in their own language. As the user have an option to access the language settings in the first page itself, it will be more convenient for further usage of the application. After choosing the language, next page will ask for some basic details for the user's registration, like name, date of birth, state, etc. Then a successful registration will direct them to the home page of our application. In the home page, we'll be giving the major domains of the schemes and policies allotted for the tribal people in India. After clicking a domain, they'll be displayed all the requirements and specifications of the concerned domain that is shown in this diagram. After knowing all the specifications about the scheme, if the user want to apply for any scheme, they'll be directed to the official registration site of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. The difficult thing in this part is the registration should be done only in the official language, not in their mother tongue. So those who are not able to complete the online application can use this app for knowing about the schemes allotted for them, and they can apply in person. On the other hand, those who have completed the process will be directed again to the home page. Next, let me show you some additional features that will be including in this application. Users will have a menu option in the home page itself. On clicking that, they'll be shown many options like this. All the above details I have mentioned are available in the official website of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, which we have shown you in the second slide. We can use data from that site. Further, we have an idea of adding some voice responding features in this application so that it will be helpful for tribal people, those who are having non-smartphones, that is those who are using keypad mobiles. That's all about the application approach. The remaining development and limitations part will be explained by my friend.
So, coming to the development side, we'll be using Flutter for the front end and Google Firebase for the back end. So, why Flutter? Flutter is an open source software development kit so that anyone can inspect, modify, and enhance. It's a good solution from business perspective because we don't need two domains for developers. Next, why Firebase? Firebase uses real-time database, which is a cloud-hosted database. We can access all the premium features at free cost. That's all about Flutter and Firebase. Now, we shall see the difficulties we face while implementing this application. First one, lack of network facility, and the second one is the usage of gadgets. I hope these problems will be resolved in the upcoming years so that our app will be useful for the drive. Thereby, we conclude our presentation here. Thank you all for your patience listening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anushruti and team. Next, I invite the winners of Designathon event, Mani Prasant and team, to present their innovative design.
Hi, good morning to everyone present here. This is Ganesh from 3rd CACB. My teammate Mani Prasant from final CACB. We have developed an event website for the event cognizance. We used WordPress for designing the website. WordPress is one of the best and first CMS content marketing services. We used Elementor for making the website, and this is the home page, and this is the header. These are the menus, and we have a timeline for the event cognizance. Then here comes the technical event, so paper presentation, idea presentation. Then follows, we use some animations to display the events. Then here comes the non-technical events. Then the event coordinators. So these are the coordinators. Then we have short paragraph about the event. Then here comes the event schedule. 18 December, 19 December, that depends. This presents the timing, who conducts the event, and what are the event they are conducting. Then 18 September, 19 September, so it goes on. So here comes the venue, time, and how to get there. So venue Maharaja, so then goes on. Here comes the map, how to reach the area. So here you can register the event for the technical and non-technical events. So when we give our email ID here, subscribe, the reason and we can the updated events can be sent to the user through mail. The next here is about page. In about page, we are described about the CSE association and some of the events. Then yes, event coordinators and then flows. Here comes the technical, how many technical and non-technical events, then cash prices, and then the workshops we conduct, and the number of participants. Then here comes the coordinators page. So once we click on the name of the coordinator, her profile will be displayed here, so we can contact him to the schedule page. The schedule page as the event schedules, so as I informed earlier. Then comes the register now. So we can register for both technical and non-technical events. So first for technical event. So first we should create a user. So the user can register here by giving the username, first name, last name, then email address. So I already have a registration. So we can register this here. So we can give the event, and once we can submit, we can event the online in the website.
Mani Prashant. Yes.
Once we register in the event, the admin can access the overall register in the event, can see in the dashboard now. So technical events. Then we can the registered event can be seen here. So Kanis Karsi and the email ID, phone number, date and the actions. So we can export it as a Excel sheet. So you can take it as a picture. For this is for a technical event. So once we register, we can see here who are the registered in. So we can edit here. So we can change the password. We can edit our account. So username. So you can update our profile too. These are the when we want to add some team members. So for a particular event, we may have 3 members. So we can add our members here. So we can add our photos in here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mani Prasant and team. Now, I invite Raveen A., the first prize winner of Programmatura event, to present his winning application.
Good afternoon to all present. I am very glad to present my application in this stage, and I built a model which is used for college counseling. And I built this application using Java, and for backend I used Node.js and MySQL. So this is the admin dashboard. I already logged in as an admin. So from here you can publish the rank, publish result, and view the result. Before doing that, I will show you how you can add colleges so that the students can make these colleges for their choice list. Just click this add button. It will ask for some basic information. I will fill this. I will fill some random data. Once it's saved, it will be updated to the database. Then I will show you as a student how you can make this into a choice list. I already signed up for an user, for a student. You can make an account by using this sign up for an account option. It will ask for some basic information and about your marks. Once you enter those things, you will be guided into this page. From here you can add colleges to your choice list. Click this add button, select a college which you need, select a department, click OK. Add as many colleges as you want. The thing is, for college, for your choice list, the priority is the most important. The college which you give first will be given more priority. So for ordering this, you can swap these items so that it will change its priority by itself. And when you click save, it will be updated to the database. Uh, uh, if you don't submit this list, it won't get locked automatically. You have to do it manually, or else you won't be allotted with the college. Once you click submit, you can't make changes to your list. Then you can view our mark sheets from here itself. The results will be only visible once the admin publishes this and the rank 2. Now I will log in as an admin and show you how to publish the results. So here is an option called a publish rank. When I click it, the rank will be published. The user can see it. I will show you in a second. I will also publish the rank from here. The ranks also published. I can view the ranks, the results from here too. When I click view results, I can see I have already made some students and made their choice list. So there are some students here, and and the colleges they were allotted with, and their priority number were in the right. So let me go into the student account and view his result from his perspective. So see, now the rank got updated. His rank was number 1. So when I click view results, his allotted college and his rank and his choice number will pop up. If you didn't, if you weren't allotted with an college, you will see some other dialogue, which I can't show it right now. I think I forgot the roll number for that account. You can refresh the page from here, and you can see the who developed this application from here too. So this is my application. Thank you.
Thank you, Raveen, for presenting your application. Next, I invite Arul Prasad and team, first prize holders of paper presentation, event presentation, to present their PPT.
Success is no accident. It's a fruit of hard work. Hey guys, I'm Deepthi and I'm here along with my friend Arul Prasad going to present a paper on the topic Revolution in Power. Let's start with the explanation of NDB. What is NDB? A new battery technology by Nano Diamond Battery is under work making use of nuclear waste materials to generate electrons which would run for years without any recharging. To yield higher and efficient energy output, the battery is designed using diamond nuclear voltaic technology. Let's see how is NDB made. It has 4 key concepts. First, diamond nuclear voltaic. NDB is one of the earliest adopters and developers of this technology, backed up by recent publications. Typically, DNV as a device is a combination of semiconductor, metal, and ceramic, which has 2 contact surfaces to facilitate charge collection. Several single units are attached together to create a stack arrangement, which is fabricated to create a positive and negative contact surface similar to a common battery system. Next, rapid conversion from radiation to electricity. All radioisotopes are known to produce high amounts of heat. This design prevents self-absorption of heat by the radioisotope and enables rapid conversion to usable electricity. Next, coming to thin film structure. Due to its flexible design structure, this technology can take any shape and form in accordance to the application. This makes NDB's battery system market-friendly. The final concept is nuclear recycle process. We aim to reuse the nuclear fuel by reprocessing and recycling to enable sustainability and promote a clean energy source in a safe and secure environment. Let's see the heart of NDB. C14 nucleus, when it undergoes a nuclear fission reaction, it gets splitted into N14, an anti-neutrino, which is a massless particle, and an electron. This electron is going to be the radioactive source. Then coming to the next diagram, C14 graphite under heavy pressure accompanied by excess heat is converted as diamond. Over to Arul.
Thank you, Deepthi. This new technology will lead us to the new era of gadgets. Electronic devices we're gonna use it not going run off during its application runtime. It is capable of delivering high power density. It is very tiny, modular, and device agnostic. As you already mentioned, it replaces the waste product like radioactive waste for delivering the lifetime power to the device. Let's see some of the fields how NDB gonna rule over. In automotive industry, by addressing the primary bottleneck in electronic vehicles, the battery, one can last as long as the vehicle does. Then in aerospace, satellites and space vehicles made by heavy and solar power, which can be disturbed by high space environmental. NDB can be utilized to power drones, electronic aircraft, space rovers, and stations, allowing for longer activity. In consumer electronics, with the help of NDB, every device you own, smartphone or a laptop, can contain a miniature power generator, thus negating the need for constant charging. In refrigerator electronics and cellular systems can be benefited from NDBs. Advantages. If you use NDB in an electric car, the car have uninterrupted drive mode, sustainable energy, and higher mileage. The company says that charge remains for 90 years. If a phone is powered by NDB, the battery will work for 9 years. So there won't be any interruption on device usage, higher computational power, than possibility of new generation quantum smartphones. Let us seek a solution to the challenges that we may face. Actually, we all know that the nuclear waste are a very dangerous one. Then how does it become safe to be used in a battery? Actually, they use a combination of technology. Within the structure, they can make it very safe to users. Mainly it comes down to the fact that they use diamond structures. Diamond is the hard one of the strongest material in the world, which is 11.5 times stronger than steel. How the energy is extracted and harnessed. converting the radiation from alpha-beta decay, alpha and beta radiations or directly into electricity. These conversions take place inside the crystal, so there won't be any emission of radiation outside. Where are they with prototyping and testing? Currently, they are at prototyping stage, completing the proof of concept and are about to start the commercial prototype and available for the market in less than 2 years of time. In our perception, we may think whether these NDB batteries are safe to use. Yes, there is no way for radioactive waves to escape, since we are storing them inside a diamond, which is the hardest element on Earth. Whether it is evolutionary? Yes, once the technology is success, there will be a multiple innovation in the same kind of field, thus improving the radiation-based utilization as well as the energy wastage in protection of electricity, thus improving the whole lifespan of the Earth.
Thus, I like to conclude our presentation by saying that this nano diamond battery technology has the ability to deliver energy over very long periods of time without the need for recharging, refueling, or servicing, which puts them in an ideal position to tackle the world's energy requirements through a distributed solution with close to zero environmental impact and energy transportation costs. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Thanks for hearing out, folks.
Thank you, R.L. Prasad and team. It doesn't matter whether you are a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes, you better be running. It's now time for the second prize winners. I invite Ajit Kumar and team, the runners-up of IDEA event, to present their idea.
Hello Ajit, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Ajit, can you start presenting? Yeah.
Sorry. Good morning to one and all present here. We are the team Brute Force are here to present a solution for online attendance management system. Next. Are you wasting the time in marking the attendance? And sometimes it may end up in some error. Here's the solution. We propose a solution based on GPS. We need a mobile phone compatible with the GPS. We use a tool for Android called geofencing. Students can mark the attendance when the teacher gives access to mark attendance in attendance portal. Is it easy, right? Yes. Next slide. Technology is used. Flutter. It is a Google's framework used to create user interface application. It is a cross-platform framework. Nowadays, Google uses Flutter to develop their own applications. Dart. It is a client-optimized programming language for apps on multiple platforms. Geofencing. With the use of this, we can create virtual fence around us. Firebase. Backend process is done with the Firebase. It is the famous platform on Google Cloud.
Geofencing. What is geofencing? It creates a virtual geographic boundary around by means of GPS, enabling softwares to trigger a response when a mobile device enters or leaves the area. It's not some complicated programming language or complex development tool. How geofence is working? It mainly works on Google Maps to get location. So we need to obtain Google Map API keys. First, we have to create the geofence area, and then we have to build that area. Here, we have to choose the radius of our geofencing. Geofencing uses location background process, so it consumes data and battery. However, we use many unwanted apps that consumes more of our data and battery. So we can use the application for digital world.
Now I am going to discuss the app flow. First of all, staff section. In the staff section, there are 4 options, namely timetable, attendance portal, student list, and class. By clicking the mark attendance button in the attendance portal, the staff can enable the attendance for particular class that it is handled by her or him. By clicking the same button again, they can disable the attendance That's all about the staff section. And student section, as like the staff section, the student section also have 4 options. Once the staff enables the attendance, the student can mark their attendance by clicking the present button for the particular course within the particular time. After marking, a prompt attendance mark successfully will be shown in the display. Next slide. In this slide, I'm going to explain how the geofencing is working in our project, which is while the staff enables the attendance, the staff's location was fetched and used as a central location for geofencing circle animation attendance management system. It reduces the manpower and improves efficiency. Today we are in the digital world, so it is necessary to make it digital. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.
Thank you, Ajit Kumar and team. Secondly, I invite Sai Harita, runner-up of project role, for presenting her project.
Is my screen visible? Hello?
Yes, your screen is visible, yes.
Yes, it is. Can you be a little louder?
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Hi, everyone, and this is Sarika from the CSEC, and I'm here to present you a project which is based on COVID awareness website and prediction of COVID-19 using machine learning and Python. Before entering the project, let me say you what are the concepts and the scopes of this project. First is COVID awareness, because as of now, the people from younger to elder may know what is meant by COVID-19, COVID virus, because it is a global pandemic which has been spreading across the world. And this led me to create this website in order to in order to get awareness among the peoples, and in order to predict and diagnosis of the COVID-19 human being, and what is I've deployed some of the machine learning concepts in order to diagnose a disease in the human being, and also I've given some of the record cases, active cases, confirmed cases, and death cases across the every states in India using machine learning concepts. Okay, and this is the overview. And the languages used it for front end, I've used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And for the backend, I've used MongoDB, Node.js, machine learning, and Python. Editor is Notepad++, Python 3.9, Jupyter Notebook. Servers are MongoDB, Node.js, and Anaconda. Machine learning concepts are random forest classifier, logistic regression, and linear regression. And web browsers can be run in these 5 websites. And the next is this is the overview of the website, and we'll explain you deeply once I enter into it. And the next is these are the servers which has been running in the backside, and it is the machine learning concepts for the splitness of the data across the every states in India. And what is next is the data prediction, that is the data splits using a data visualization among the cases like recovered, active, confirmed, and detect. And the next is these are the bar graph which has been got by the data visualization by up to the last month cases, and it's not up to present cases. And the next is it is the COVID prediction in human being, which has been done using a random forest classifier and some of the library packages, where this is the data visualization that has been got by the prediction of a disease in a human being, and this is the data which has been according to the input devices which has been got like this, and it is the overview. Okay, I'll enter into the website and let me know here. Okay, it is the outer view of this website, and created some of the menu bars, which includes in about I've given what is corona and what are the health info and the symptoms and how it is complicated and what are the people are at high risk and what are the complications. Okay, it is like the introduction that I've given in that. And in awareness, in mask, I have included why a person should wear a mask and what are the face shield and the surgical mask. And the next is the sanitizer. Why a person should use the sanitizer and the fact to be to include health and the usage of the sanitizers. And the next is the thermometer and what are the usage of thermometers I've given that. And medicines. Sorry. Medicines, what are the medicines to be taken at the early and the complicated ages, and what are the drugs to be cascade of illness. And the next is the helpline number across the different states in India, because I've done this only for India, not any other countries, and what are the helpline numbers in different states. And the next is about guidance, what are the precautions to be taken, I've given in that. And the next is the live cases. Here it is, and these are the government and private laboratories. And here here I am deployed in machine learning concepts. That is where if these are there, where SLNO is nothing but a unique identification number given for the different state. Instead of using a state, they have given a number in order to predict TCP, and this is the description of the data. And here it is the data split. That is, the orange is confirmed cases, blue is active cases, and light blue is recovery cases. And that yellow is the state L number, and the red is the death cases. If I given here active cases, it will show here in this axis. It is the cases. That is what the SL number among the different states, and this is the active cases. And if I given the death cases, it will show you death, and next is recovered, and the last is the recovered cases. And this is done by using a machine learning, that is random forest classifier, and from sklearn I've imported matplotlib, cborn, and some of the library packages. And next is your helpline number is nothing but if I given some of the username, and if I given login to your, sorry, just a minute. If I given here, because I'm not authorized user, because I'm not saved. Okay, if I save this user, it will show user saved, and if I give a login, it will show authorized user. After doing this, it will be saved in the database. And after if I given proceed, it will, for example, if a person is suffering and it does not have any other facilities to go, if you have given some other name like what they will ask some questions. For that, you should do some of the input so that it will make us to reach the place as soon as possible. So after that, I have given some of the hospitals. If we given submit, it will show what are the hospitals near that. I have given some of the states alone. Okay, and next is sorry. Next is that is the major part, that is the prediction of virus in a human being. If I given that, it will show you that it is running using Anaconda server, and these are the inputs. Because if you want to predict a person is suffering from a COVID virus or not, for that we should give some of the input data. So I given a fever. These are the information because the data has already fed into the machine. And this is the description, and it is the data collection, and it is the user input. Because I've given now the user input is 3117, and these are the inputs that I've been given. And the classification, it is the accuracy I've been using, accuracy score from sklearn, and it is the classification of the 0. That is, the person is not suffering from COVID-19. Suppose if I increase this, just a minute. If I increase this to the I will extend this limit. Yeah, it will show you one, because because everything was heavy. Every data was large. As it will show you the person is suffering from COVID-19, because it is not actual data. That it is just a prediction, because already data has been fed. So it is just a prediction of the data. Okay? This is the nature, and the next is services. Suppose if a person will want to buy something. Yeah. Suppose if a person wants to buy something and you don't know anything, like you don't have any other facilities. Just a minute. If you don't have any other facilities, we have given home delivery. That is only for the medical equipment like a surgical mask, and what are the gloves, sanitizers, thermometers. And if you want any other tablets, you can choose to upload the file. And after proceed, it will take you to the payment gateway. I'm not given payment gateways yet, and I'm going to complete this project, and I've given on GitHub. And finally, I've given this is the documentation. Okay, finally I've completed this project, and after I did not say it is it is the full-fledged website, but I've done my best in order to create the awareness among the people. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Harita. Now I invite Gautam Krishnan, runner-up of Programmatura event, to present his application.
Hey, good morning to all the present here.
My project is online recruitment system. It is nowadays we have done all the jobs in the only in the virtual mode. We know that now also we have done this event in the virtual mode. For that, I have designed the online recruitment system for the recruitment purpose. Through that, we can simplify the recruitment system. Here in my project, I have only 3 modules. Those are admin module, company module, and then user module. In admin, he can verify all companies and approve the company for posting that vacancies, and also it can overview the companies and the users. In the companies, it can register itself for if it is not existing. If it exists, it can log in by its credentials. In that company page, it can see the jobs which they already post, and also the applications which they received. In that, applicant who is a job seeker can see the post that jobs they post, and they can apply for it. Here we can see a user page. I have already logged in. Here a user can see the various jobs posted by various companies. By looking these companies, the qualification needed, experience, they can apply for it. I can choose this HR job. He or she can apply it. While applying itself, his resume will be sent to the company. Here we can see that if we refresh it, company dashboard, a new post for a new application received from the applicant. The company can verify his resume. One sec. A company can verify his resume, and the company can reject or approve the applicant's resume. That he can accept the application, or that can decline its application. And in the immediate, in dashboard, it will be replicated for the user, whether it is accepted or the declined. I have accepted for the HR post and declined for SC post, so that it is displayed as accepted and declined. And also in admin page, admin can overview all the companies and the users. Here in the admin, there are mainly 3 pages. Those are company approval and companies and users. In user space, the admin can overview who are all the users using the website, and in companies, he can see what all the companies registered for that. And also in company approval page, if a new company registered for the for posting jobs, that admin can check the truthfulness of the company, and that can approve the company. And also in user, he or she can update his resume. By this place, he can upload his new resume and update it. In company, it can see the applications received, and also it can add a new job opportunities that have. That's it. Thank you for everyone for spending your time for seeing my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Gautam Krishnan. Next, I invite Madhyarasi and team, runners-up of Designathon event, to present their design.
Hi everyone, this is Madhyarasi. Myself and my teammate Nishad have developed a website for e-commerce. So this is a cake shop website. For front-end works, we use HTML, CSS animation, and for responsiveness, we have used Bootstrap. For back-end works, we use PHP and MySQL for database. For hosting and domain purpose, we used 000 web host and Freenom respectively. So the short description of our website will be given by Nishad.
Unmute your mic. Voice is not coming, Nishad.
We have 7 tabs in the navigation bar. We used swipers in Bootstrap to display some foodie quotes, and then special dishes of the shop, and next the basic cake of the shop, and we displayed the hot picked cakes with price tag, and in all zone the customer can rebook and get offers. And in the about section we have displayed the founder's description, and finally in contact page we displayed the cake shop contact details and customer ratings. So that's all about our website. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Madhyarasi and team, for presenting your design. Now I invite Vijay KS and team, runners-up of paper presentation event, to present their PPT.
Here we go. Let's welcome you all in this presentation. Our topic is Internet walls using IoT. Today's modern world needs many modern technology and more creativity. Nowadays, Internet is the most essential thing, right? Then how Internet plays a major role in our life and how secure it was. Do you think that Internet is safe and secure? No, definitely not. Let's see you in the upcomings. I am Vijay and he is Vishal Rupak and we are from second year of CSE.
Let me say about IoT. It is a network of physical objects or things that are embedded with sensors, softwares, and other technology for the purpose of exchanging data with the other devices over the internet. In this presentation, let me say about FOTA and hardware rowhammer attack.
Here is the security guard. The one of the way is FOTA. Firmware over the air is a mobile software management technology in which the operation firmware mobile device is wirelessly upgrades and updated by its manufacturer. FOTA capable phones download and upgrades directly from the service provider. It is also easy and more securable. This process usually takes 3 to 10 minutes depending upon the connection speed and the file size.
Delta encoding is a way of storing or transmitting a data in a form of difference between sequential data rather than the complete file. For example, the Google Chrome update, which is powered by Delta core algorithm Core-Getty. In this diagram, Google Chrome encode the code by Delta encoding and store it in a Google Chrome path management server. The user can easily download from various platforms and they can use it easily.
Let's move to the second part of the presentation. It is an attack called rowhammer attack. The name describes the attack will attack the row of bytes in the memory. It only targets the storage space of the system. Our system has DRAM. The attack fully held in DRAM and the motto is to corrupt with actually accessing them. It is also dangerous to smartphones and only the accessing of unwanted links. It is also cause damage to storage cells and it is the one and only created with JavaScript program. DRAM. There is a DRAM. It is the main place of the attack where it was takes place. Dynamic RAM is a type of random access semiconductor memory that stores each bit of data in a memory cell consisting of a capacitor and a transistor and both typically based metal oxide semiconductor. It is separated by cells and store each bit of data in a separate capacitor.
Flow of current in circuit. Here the capacitor is act as a storage device and the transistor act as the switch in the circuit. As in the system in progress, the stored memory want to retrieve the memory, so it is used to read bit lines in capacitor. The charge of the bit line is indicated by either 1 or 0 that is shown in the figure.
Refresh rate took a major role in this concept. It is also one of the gateway to retrieve the stored memory to the screen. As long as we store the memory in the DRAM, the changes tends to leak away. So without being refreshed, the stored data would eventually lost. To prevent this external circuit, periodically reads each cell and rewrites it, restoring the charge on the capacitor to its original level. Refresh cycles are in order of milliseconds and consume some more memory bandwidth.
Process flow of rowhammer attack. The attacker targets the memory space of the system. After going to the Java link, a JavaScript starts working in a background. It first occupies a single bit memory space. The background running of Java and frequently refreshing of the cell may lead to the leaking of charge in the capacitor.
Finally, all of the above cases spread into the row of cells and also got attacked. This causes the corruption of data. This process is also called as flipping of data. The model example was shown below.
Solution. Modern world requires modern solution. In this way, we have to solve this rowhammer problem. For solving this problem, our system has required the following methods. By increasing refresh rate of the external circuit, by changing the pattern of stored data in DRAMs, by using some error correcting codes and some production softwares, we can able to sort out this problem.
Live in present and think in future. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Vijay and team. If you can do what you do best and be happy, you are further along in life than most people. Now it's time for the third prize winners. Next, the second runner-up of Programatura event, Richard Joel, is here to present his application.
Good morning, everyone. Myself Richard, and I have made this app ClothSet, which was built by React.js. React.js is the most popular JavaScript library currently, and it is developed by Facebook. And why I used is it is based on state and component based, so it is easy to build powerful websites easily. And it is the only framework or a library I know, so there isn't much choice for me. And let's see the website. Here you can see the navbar and search option, filterings, and a banner. And here you can see the products, random products. So, but you can here filter the categories from all categories or a men clothing. So if you select men clothing, you can see the only the clothes for men's and women clothing. So you can see the clothes for women and kids clothing. So it is easy to filter the products, so you don't have to search for the specific product you want. And here you can see the sorting option. So you can sort the products from price high to low or low to high, so you don't have to scroll through everything to see which products are cheap or not. And if you click a product, if you want this product to your sister or someone, you can see the product details, description, price, and buy now option. So, and in below you can see the other products which in the same category. So if you buy the product, you can buy another product for your brother or someone. So it is easy to navigate the app. And let's go to search option. Search option is for searching products with the title. So if you want to buy the product, the fashion prime girls, so let's see. So if you, when you type the search query, you can see the product only. So it is easy to use, and you can here see login option or register option. So you can log into the form. If I type something like that, the password, you can log into the form or register option. You can make use of it. So if you type something like 100 numbers, you can log in, because I have used joy validation to the forms. And the password, you can see you have to type at least 5 characters to enter into the name. So only after filling all the fields only you can submit the form. Next. see products, every products, and I have used pagination, so you can see 4 products per page. So when new products are added, it will be shown in the next page. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard Joel. Secondly, I invite Deepadarshini and team, the second runners-up of IDEA event, to present their idea.
Good morning, online all. Present here. Today, we are here with a solution on the topic file tracking system. File tracking system is the systematic management of documents, files stored offsite, and documents converted to digital images. Next purpose of the file tracking system is to improve the document processing time, avoids the misplacement of the document, and helps in communication. Existing system. Nowadays, documents are moving from one department to another manually with some difficulty. So avoid such problem, we go to document tracking system. Next is proposed system. The main aim of the system to improve the flexibility of the government departments to maintain huge amount of pending documents. For example, pollution board permission for some industries. Next is the functionalities. File creation, query, user creation, workflow creation, reporting modules, action on file are some of the functionality of the file tracking system. Over to Harita.
Good morning, all. Here are the benefits of FTS. Before technology, a continuous integration of paper, and now electronic information is at your fingertips. Web browser is used to access instantaneously to millions of people in a single second. Users can create any number of files. Our file tracking system software allows you to take an unbiased approach to the document storage and retrieval methodology. You could be able to decide how, when, and where you could like to retrieve your document. And next, high-tech options. Integrated voice message. We can open the document using voice response by scanning through barcodes, original character recognition technology that recognizes text within a digital image, commonly used to recognize text in scanned documents and images by using SMS, through biometric login, mail service, and by scanning smart cards. Hand over to Deepadarshini.
Now I'm going to talk about electronic filing system. Back 5 to 10 years, it was very difficult to track a file from one place. But now it is made an electronic. It is developed as a solution system to improve the efficiency of tracking the document online. The file tracking system was developed close environment using open source tools such as PHP, which stands for Hypertext Preprocessor and M12. These two are the and application relies on this is TCP, that stands for Transition Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, which is used to support server and client communication. These main two electronic format and protocol is used to send or receive data files. These are the workflow of the electronic file tracking system, where a normal user can use, view, search, or share a document, but administrators have all the and save the documents like public documents, view all documents, delete all documents. That is, we are concluding that this is a major system that the organization must have to handle the management of the documents. It benefits the top level management to type the document easier and any with the subtopics. It is important to make sure that the best way is applied in order to gain this it is efficiency to handle the document. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepadarshini and team. Next, I invite Ajit Kumar and team, second runners-up of Designathon event, to present their design.
Good morning to everyone. We are the team Brute Force are here to present our responsive static website we have created for the event named InfoByte Season 2, conducted by STC on past 5 days. It is the 5-day event on 5 different domains by 5 experts. and it is hosted on AWS. On coming to About Us page, it will describe about the event, and it provides a link for Meet. Then this page displays the profile about 5 experts. Next, this page gives the scroll down Ajit. This page gives the information about who was the speaker on the particular day with event timings. Here is the past event conducted by SDC and with short description. In highlights page, it will show the gallery page of SDC. And the technical part will be explained by Ajit.
We have used HTML, CSS for front end. For responsiveness, we have used Bootstrap. For animation and transition, we have used Wow animation and Animate.js. For typewriting animation, we have used Type.js. It is open source. We use it. That's all. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ajit Kumar and team. Next, I invite Naishad and team, second runners-up of paper presentation event, to present their PPT.
Steganography, the art of hiding information. Good morning all. I'm Kausalya from CSE department and I welcome all to the section on steganography. The growth of high-speed computer network and that of internet in particular has increased the ease of communication. But this type of advancement of data communication has high of fear of details at the time of sending it from sender to receiver. In order to address this issue, steganography plays an important role. What is steganography? Okay, let me say that. Steganography is the science of hiding information from the plain sight. Secret communication is important because if your message is important and you don't want others to know about your message, then you use different kinds of techniques to hide your message from third person. And steganography is one such technique. Steganography types. There are various types. First is text steganography. Text steganography, which is hiding information inside the text parts. It involves things like changing the format of existing text, changing words within the text, generating random character sequences. Moving on, we have image steganography, hiding data in an image. Common approach includes LSB steganography, which we'll be discussing in detail later. Moving on, audio steganography. As it sounds, secret messages is embedded into an audio signal, which alters the binary sequence of corresponding audio file. Then there is video steganography. It can hide any type of data in digital video format. The advantage is that large amount of data can be hidden very easily. Next, there is network steganography. Like it sounds, technique of embedding information with the network control protocol. Finally, there is email steganography. Email that contains the file embedded within hidden information using steganography can be very difficult to detect and read. Features of steganographic techniques. First is transparency. It is an important feature. Each cover media, it can be image, audio, video, has certain information hiding capacity. If more information or data is hidden inside the cover, then it results in the degradation of cover media. So it must possess transparency. Next feature is robustness. It is the ability of hidden message to undamaged even if the stego media undergoes some sort of transformation like cropping, linear or non-linear filtering. Last feature is tamper resistance. Most important feature because if a taker is successful in destroying the steganography technique, then the tamper resistant property makes difficult for the taker to alter or damage the original data. Basic tools to perform steganography, stegosuit, camouflage, stick hide, and so on. If time permits, let's see a live demo using one of these tools at last, and the next will be continued by Nishant from CSE department.
object, which exactly looks like object, and then it sends to a receiver to indication channel. Now at receiver end, have to extract secret message by passing that to the stego object to the steganographic decoder. As the result, he gets the secret message, which also takes key as one of the input. Well, if I want to make this more secure, I just want to add one more step called encryption. And this workflow is the basic steganographic model with encryption. Next one is LSB steganography. One of the popular way to hide secret message inside an image is the least significant bit steganography. Every image is made up of finite set of digital values called pixels. Each pixel contains RGB color modules, red, green, blue, to make a new color. In RGB, each color is represented by 8-bit binary values. Moving on, in binary values, we have most significant bit and least significant bit. If we change the value from most significant bit, for example, let's say I have 255 and its binary representation, which is 8 ones. Now, if we change MSB from 1 to 0, the decimal value will change from 255 to 127, which will make a long impact on final value. On the other hand, if we change from LSB, the decimal value changes from 255 to 254. It will make a very lesser impact, which is negotiable. And it comes to an this point is used in steganography. As a result of this process, the cover image and the stego image looks exactly the same. Well, let's consider a simple example. Suppose we want to add a letter A to an image. The binary representation of A is followed by 5 zeros and again 1. Now we need about 3 consecutive pixels, which is 9 bytes from an image to replace all least significant bits by bits of letter A. So as you can see that I have replaced significant bit of bytes in this slide. Once it's done, the final result of stego image are very much identical to the actual image. That's all about LSB steganography concept. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Naishad and team. Finally, I invite Nitish, second runner-up of project event, to present his project.
So, good morning, everybody. I am Nitish, 1995 CSC Kongu Engineering College, Perindurai. I am very glad to show my project on virtual AI assistant. So, before going to this topic, let's go to the exact meaning of what is AI assistant, its scope, and what are the people views on AI assistant, and some codings of this project. So let's roll into it. This is the introduction. Well, it is an AI assistant or digital assistant. It is like a program that makes the voice command of the users to fulfill their needs, and which is going to be translated from the human language to the machine language through natural language. So the examples are the Amazon company, they have created Alexa, Cortana by Microsoft, Google Assistant by Google, and recently Bixby is being developed by Samsung. And these are the examples. And nowadays, news have technical news have been arising that these virtual assistants are coming up with the wearable and non-wearable devices like speakers, etc. This is the scope. Actually, these AI assistant, they are being used like a chatbots for various messaging apps like Discord, Telegram, etc., which provides the facility for the humans to interrupt and respond to their synthesized voices, and which will allow to access the automated devices and the media playbacks to do or to access the basic apps like, for example, like reminder apps, clock, emails, for using all such basic things, etc. So this was the comparison survey in the last year. So the first the idea was developed by the Apple. They developed the virtual assistant called Siri, and Apple was known for its uniqueness, and it was being a popular one until the Google made this Google Assistant, and Google has its more than a billion Google Assistants than any other voice assistants. These so let's move to the people's view on virtual assistant. This was a survey taken by the Voice Revolution, which says that 42% would rather talk to their devices than typing to them, and 43% say voice assistants will play a bigger role when they live along with their smartphones. 47% believe that voice assistants are the revolutionaries. Since this is the technological era, these voice assistants will be the epitome of this era. And these are the let's move to the skills required to build virtual assistants. We need to know program languages like Python mainly because of its access to many libraries, Lisp, Ruby, C++, Objective-C for building an iOS platform like Siri, and some cloud computing and web hosting services like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud, etc. And we need to have some knowledges on Git and Linux commands, and we need to have an intermediate knowledges in artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language, and data science for keeping uh, for a good developing. And we need to have a good community skill, and we need to be a community like GitHub. So we all know about the working of, but we don't exactly know how it gets processed. So let's move to how voice assistant works. Also, I take an example of Google Assistant. So actually, there are like two ways of providing Google. It's provide access for the Google Assistant. One is through the library, and another is through the API. As I said before, it's a required skill. Through library, Python is used mainly for making a built-in built-in models like robotic mock-time mixer, like some sort of prototype devices. And for this API, some other backend languages are used like Go, Java, Node.js, Ruby, etc. These like Ruby, Go, and all they gives like a system-based languages, and they provide flexibility for the users to use it whenever they need it. And our voice it gets converted into the machine language through the natural language processing, and it gets interrupted to the web services like AWS, Google Cloud, etc. And the output it comes in the form of the voice assistant. This is how the actually basically the VA works. It depends on the language we used and the platform we used. Voice assistants may vary with their functionality. And this was my initial code for developing an AI. I've named it as my Java. Still it's under it's under developing. I have used sufficient libraries for creating it, and I use some sort of functions for speaking, for accessing emails, for telling who my voice assistant is, similar to that. The main advantage is this can be used for mainly even like everywhere. Even if you say it's an education or medical or defense, voice assistants can be used, and it is like air. We can access it everywhere, and it can meet the needs of many people. So sending emails. And in this exciting event, I would like to happily say that a new voice assistant has been built by me and Charlie the hacker. It's called as a Charlie's Assistant. Hope it will be coming soon, and it will be meeting all your needs. Thanks a billion for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitish. Now the technical events are over. So the non-technical events winner list will be announced by me now. So I invite Manik to present his screen so that I could read the winners of the non-technical events. For the non-technical events, the Graphicon winner is Dhanush. He secured the first prize in Graphicon event, Dhanush of third year. His work will be presented by Manikam now. So the second prize for Graphicon event was given to Ashwat of third year. His work will be presented now.
For the event of Shutter Up,
Okay, for the event of Shadrap, the first prize was bagged by Ashwant V. Praveen of second year. This is his prize-winning photograph. So this is the first prize. The second prize was won by Madhumita of second year. This is her photography for the Shutter Up event. Thank you. So now, if you want to turn your life around, try thankfulness. It will change your life mightily. Finally, I invite Manikam, treasurer of CSEA, to deliver his vote of thanks.
A very tender and warm afternoon, everyone. I regard this as an honor and privilege to extend my vote of thanks today for Renaissance 2K20. Once a wise man said, things turn out best for people who makes the best of the way when the things turn out. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to put every inch of my gratitude in the form of words. On behalf of all the students, I thank our admirable correspondent, Thirupi Sachidanandan, who graced us with his guidance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by our beloved principal, Dr. B. Balusamy. He has a constant support and he gave us a lot of positivity. Thank you, sir. I amplify my sincere gratitude to Head of Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. N. Shanti, for helping us out at all the times. Thank you, ma'am. I widen my sincere gratitude to the faculty coordinators of the Computer Science and Engineering Association for their continuous guidance and support. I top up my sincere thanks to the office bearers of CSEA, the teachers and non-teaching staffs, and all fellow friends who made the event possible with their incalculable amount of cooperation. Last but not least, I thank all my student friends for showing their interest in this event. I once again thank you everyone for making the Renaissance 2K20 successful. Thank you.
Thank you, Manikam, for your vote of thanks. I thank every faculty coordinators and faculty members and student coordinators and student of CSEA office bearers for making this event so successful. And I also thank my technical team for coordinating all the participants and the prize winners for this making this event Renaissance 2K20 a grand success. Thank you so much.